Welcome to Bountiful Farms. We're excited today to take you through our nursery on a virtual tour. We'd like to highlight our operation and show you some of the exciting things that we have going on right now. You're looking at here our main office. This is the hub of our operation. This area is managed by Scott, Sharon, and Jim. They are who you will speak with in the office when you call in and take care of our trucking and a lot of the details that go on within the office. We hope that we can give you a feel of what our operation looks like and feels like this early fall. It's the end of September and we're in full swing with our fall shipping. This is our loading dock where we can load 7 semis at a time. And in fall right now, we're shipping out our pot and pot and much of our evergreens. We've begun digging about 2 weeks ago. That's Scott loading this truck here, going out to the East Coast. And something to highlight is that the management loads the majority of all of our trucks that go out. Either Brent, one of the owners, or Scott or Jim will be responsible for the trucks as they go out. So we put a lot of care and attention into the plants as they're tagged, as they are selected, and also as they're loaded on to each semi. So we look forward to having a great fall shipping and appreciate all of your orders. This is a field shot of our B&B ground. We grow on a total of 500 acres, and around 400 acres we still continue to grow in-ground material. This is a field shot of our boxwood, Green Mountain topiaries and sculptures. And we're coming over to Todd Nelson, one of the owners of Bountiful Farms and the John Deere. We're preparing for our fall planting. Now we'll be planting more of the boxwood variety in the ground here. And you'll find my dad, Jay, out. He's a very integral part of the business. He does everything from driving tractors to making a lot of the decisions that are made here at Bountiful Farms. This is a field shot of B&B ground and our topiary pines. We dig in the fall, put them right into a container so that by the time we ship them come spring, they'll be fully rooted into the container. We dig with an optimal spade and track hose. That saves on labor, and it's a great way that we found of digging and moving plant material. These Scotch Pine that we're digging here are about 10 to 12 years old, and they're fully rooted now. In that they will be fully rooted in the container and have great clouds. These are mostly all here either traditional or Hindu pan sculptured topiary pines. This is our 1-gallon container growing area. We do the majority of all of our grafting and our cuttings, and we'll grow them in a band, and then we move them to a gallon. We don't like to plant out into the fields or into the pot and pot and anything smaller than that, because we believe the gallon gives the plant as it goes out into the ground a better root structure. The crew we're looking at here is selecting through the grafts. Those happen to be Cupressinas, Picea, as we're getting ready to plant those into the ground. So they will go from here into the boxes, and then they'll be hauled out into the ground where they will be planted, and we'll go and take a look at that next. This is a field shot of our planting. We use a 2-row planter to plant the majority of our in-ground material. Our tractor is driven by satellite, which is real helpful in keeping the rows nice and straight, and really helps us in saving space in the fields. Right here we're planting Cupressina spruce, and this is what we call our close plant. The spruce will go in the ground out of a gallon, and they will be this close for about 3 years. Each year in the fall, we'll come through and undercut them to promote heavy root growth. And these plants in 3 years from now will be uprooted, lifted, the roots will be pruned, and then we will go ahead and plant them at a 4-foot by 6-foot spacing for their mature height as we grow them here at Bountiful Farms. Our soils here are wonderful. We have very good sandy loam soils, which promotes great drainage, and also for digging is a wonderful soil for transplanting the B&B plant material. It carries a lot of natural nutrients with it, which means we don't have to do a lot of fertilizing. We also, in our ground, when the land is dormant, we will go through and plant a sorghum sudan grass, and we also plant poco barley between each row, which adds a lot of organic material to the soils each year as well. And we're able to keep our nutrients level very high for very healthy green and blue plants. This is our newest pot and pot field. This summer we put in just under 10 new acres of containers. In the pot and pot, you're seeing a 20-gallon empty bed there. We do 20 gallons, 15 gallon, 10 gallon, 6 gallon, and 3 gallon. The benefits of growing in the pot and pot containers are many. First of all, it helps for blowover. The plants are maintained well through the winter. Also, being that the containers in the ground, the soil is much cooler, which adds an advantage to the root growing. We get a very healthy fibrous root in that cooler system. We also are able to fertilize or fertigate to each individual plant, and also add any fungicides or insecticides that might be needed. It also is very advantageous in that we use very little water. Overhead watering can be wasteful, but here with the pots individually watered, we're able to save on water usage, which has been a great benefit for us here at Bountiful Farms. We now are growing the majority of our plants that we've grown for many years in the ground in the pot and pot system. So we have available many varieties of our spruce, Japanese maples, boxwoods, cedars, all the way down through our whole availability list. You're able to purchase in the container, which is also a great advantage. We can ship in the heat of the summer, or any time during the winter. It makes very easy harvesting, and shipping is wonderful. Plants are much lighter, and we're able to get many more on a truck, which is, we know right now, a big advantage in shipping plant material across the United States. So we had looked to adding several more acres of pot and pot as the years come. And right now our total pot and pot growing area is about 100 acres. And we hope to double that over the next few years. Fall is a great time of year to view the nursery stock here in the pot and pot. You get your real rich yellows and greens and blues out of the plants as they're getting ready to shut down. This is a field shot of our larger beds of pot and pot, and you're able to see all the varieties of colors. We have been real excited with the growth that we get out of the container grown material. With our fertigation, we're able to control individually the growth that we strive for on the potted plants. In the fall, we use certain fertilizers that help promote root growth and caliper, and we've seen a lot of promise with that in anything from our deciduous through our conifers. This is an overview shot of our sculptured growing area. These are some of our signature items here at Bountiful Farms. We grow a variety of different shapes and sizes, animals, and some of the most popular are our deer, cactus, flowers, and stars. A new one for us that is kind of fun is our cottage that we're building. It's actually a small cabin that you can go inside of. It comes with a door and windows even. The varieties that we use for our sculptured plant material are emerald green arborvitae, Wichita blue juniper, Spartan juniper, and moonglow juniper. We also use a evergreen privet for some of our smaller sculptures. The sizes range anywhere from giraffes that are close to 9 foot tall down to little mini flowers that are just 18 inches tall. For more information, you're welcome to visit our website or go to our catalog to have an overview of all the different animals and sculptures that we do. And a big part of our business with the sculptures is doing items that we've been asked to do. We can spell out the alphabet for lettering or do logos. Just call us at our office and see if we would be able to make you some of these items. The sculptures are less than a few percent of our total sales, but definitely have brought a lot of excitement to Bountiful Farms. This here is a look at some of the new exciting items we have here at Bountiful Farms. These are our screens and our arches. They have brought a lot of excitement here recently, and the only problem we've had is being able to make enough of them for the orders that have been coming in. We do many varieties of screens. Cereus, Snow Fountain Cherry are two of the more popular, and in the arches, the Weeping Atlas Cedar, Snow Fountain Cherry, and the Purple Fountain Beech have been real good sellers. They work great on patios and entrances into different areas of one's yard. We have had a lot of excitement with these and are real happy with the way that they are growing and doing well here at Bountiful Farms.